tell you a secret about how a conscious woman actually loves a man. And I'm not talking about the kind of love that most people think about, the kind that's about comfort or convenience or what someone can give you. I'm not talking about loving someone so you feel safe or sexy or so you feel chosen or so you feel complete. I'm talking about something much deeper than that. I'm talking about a love that actually sees you. Here's what most people don't understand about the divine feminine. She doesn't love you for herself. She loves you for you. And that is a radical distinction that most people have never even considered. Not in our modern world, at least. When a conscious woman loves a man, she's not sitting there asking, what can he give me? What can this relationship do for me? He makes me feel good enough, safe enough, validated enough, sexy enough. No. She's asking something completely different. She's asking, who is this man becoming? She's asking, what is he here to do? What is his purpose? What is he here to build? What is he here to bring to this world? How is he here to serve? And what is our union together capable of birthing into the world? And her love, her real love, is in service of that. Because she is first of all, in service to the divine. A conscious woman's love is not about possession. It's not about having you. Of course, she can have her standards and her human desires. That's good. That's a good thing. It helps the expansion of the relationship. But it is about witnessing you. It is about calling you forward as a masculine. She genuinely wants to see your greatness. Not because it benefits her alone, not because it makes her look good, not because she gets some kind of a reward, but because she actually gives a damn about who you are and what you're capable of. She sees the version of you that you maybe haven't even fully seen in yourself yet. And she's not going to let that shrink. She's not going to let you shrink. And just the way she's not going to let herself shrink, first of all. She's not going to let you play small. She's not going to sit quietly and watch you settle for a version of yourself that is less than what you're meant to be. That's painful for a conscious woman. And this is her gift to you. Her gift is the expansion of your evolution. And I know that might sound very intense. It might sound even a little uncomfortable. Because honestly, most men have never been loved like that. Most men have been loved conditionally. This is the way that the patriarchy system is created for us. Because women have been so scared and could not have a freedom of their own without a man. So they learn to love conditionally. Far away from their divine feminine gifts and essence. They were loved as long as they're performed. Loved as long as they provide. Loved as long as they don't show too much of who they really are. And so a lot of men, when they encounter a woman who actually sees them, who actually wants their evolution, it can feel threatening. It can feel like pressure, like it's really scary. Like, why won't you just let me be? But here's the truth. She's not trying to fix you. A conscious woman is not your mother. She's not your therapist. She's not there to manage you or complete you, although it might feel like that sometimes. She's your partner in expansion. There is a difference. But you must show up, rise up, and step up. You must be her safe space for her expansion to mirror yours. You must allow her freedom and containment as you both surrender to one another. That is, if both of you, of course, are compatible, and also if you can hold each other's shadow as well as your light. She cares about the evolution of him. She cares about the evolution of the relationship. She cares about what the bond between them, their union, can actually create. Because when two conscious people come together, it's not just about the two of them. It's about what they bring through them into the world. What light can we create together? What can we build that neither of us could build alone? What does our love generate? Not just for us, but for everyone around us, for our community, for the next generation. That is the question a conscious woman is holding with all of her might. That is the vision she's in love with. Not just the man standing in front of her, but the man he is becoming. And the world that they are building together and creating together in their union. The question is, can you become that man? So here's what I need to say to the man listening to this. If you want a conscious woman, and I mean a real one, a woman who's awake, who's embodied, who knows who she is and what she's here for, her mission, not perfect, she will never be perfect, but conscious, then you need to understand something. She has values higher than what you can even imagine. And she will not stay in a relationship that asks her to shrink. She will not stay next to a man who has chosen comfort over growth, even if she loves him, who is still a slave to his own inner boy and who remains in his comfort zone, because that's not attractive to a conscious woman. She will not sacrifice her own expansion to protect your comfort zone, because that's not love, that's codependency. And a conscious woman has done enough work on herself to know the difference. Now, if you, my brother, want to stay small, if you want to stay in the same patterns, the same habits, the same stories about why you can't, why you are not ready, why it's not the same, why it's not the right time, that's your right. I'm not judging that. But you are going to repel conscious women. Not because they're too good for you, not because, they're being this like snobbish elitist or high maintenance. No. But because the frequency does not match. She's flying high and you're stuck somewhere in a pit of your own shadow. It does not match. A woman who is committed to her own evolution cannot build a life with a man who is committed to his own stagnation. Those two things are not compatible. The gap will widen. The resentment is going to build. And eventually, one of them is going to leave, and it will usually be her. But here's the flip side to that. And this is what I really, really want to leave you with here. When a man is growing, when a man is choosing and committed to his purpose, to his becoming, to something bigger than his own comfort zone, a conscious woman will ride for that man like you cannot fucking imagine. She will hold you on the hard days. She will reflect your blind spots back to you with love instead of contempt. She will celebrate your wins like they are her own. And she will be your greatest advocate and ally, your softest landing, and also your fiercest mirror, all at once. Because that is what a divine feminine love actually is. And trust me, all women crave for that. We all want to return to that. And this is why we are longing for the correction in this world. Because we long to love men this way again. If you just let us. It is not soft in the way people think soft means weak. It is soft in the way that water is soft. And water shapes stone. Water finds every crack. Water is patient and persistent, and it will get through. And the man who is open to that, who is not afraid of being seen, who is willing and choosing to grow, that man gets to experience a kind of love that most people only dream about. So the secret of how a conscious woman loves a man is this. She loves the whole of him. The man he is today and the man he is becoming. The purpose that he carries. The wounds that he's healing from. The gifts he hasn't fully unwrapped. She loves all of that. And her love is not a cage. It is not a comfort trap also. It is not a place to hide from the world. Her love is a launch pad for his true liberation and his greatness. And if you are the kind of man who is ready to be launched, who is ready to stop hiding, stop shrinking, stop playing small, stop playing the version of yourself that fits inside other people's comfort zone, then a conscious woman is not going to, she's not going to be a challenge. She's going to be the greatest fucking gift of your life. That's the secret. But can you hold her? Can you be her safe world? Can you also be her soft world so that she can be soft with you? Can you stop triggering her and learn what masculine containment actually is? Can you love all of her feminine, all of her chaos, all of her wildness and her softness? Can you love her, the mother inside of her, the child inside of her, the lover inside of her? Can you love all of her and all of her cycle and her colors? Can you hold her in that? Because if you can, if you are brave enough to take on that challenge, especially in our modern world, you are going to gain all the gold possible, because a woman is your gift. So that's the secret. Share this with your brothers. Talk about this with your brothers. And if you don't have good brothers, go and find them. Because you as a man who wants a conscious woman, you need conscious, mature, loving, kind brothers. Please subscribe, like, and share so I can continue making these videos and share the work of the temple. And may the goddess bless you all.